Hey, hey. Good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're tuning in and watching this. Let me say a quick to the chat. Boom. So where you tuning in from? Where you watching from? How has your day started? Plans do you have for the day? I got a lot of stuff that I actually need to get done. So hopefully my day goes smoothly so that I can get those things done today. So as usual, thank you for jumping on. Appreciate you. Like, follow, share, comment, all of that jazz so we keep things rolling. Today we're talking about change our life with change. So somebody asked the other day, what's the focus for the month? Month the note just told me, obviously, right? Obviously. Boom. Andrea said, you frozen, nephew? Am I back, Andrea? Can you hear me? It did the same thing yesterday, right at this time. So, so hopefully you can hear me now. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. Hopefully you can hear me. All right, so I'm gonna try to go through this quick. 'Cause like I said, it did the same exact thing, this exact time yesterday. Thank you for tuning in, jumping on. We're talking about change our life with change. Okay, so the first step to changing your life is realizing that you need to change. Right? How often do we feel everything is good? It's not me. It's us. It's this person over here, situation over here. When in actuality, it's a lot of times it's us that needs to make some minor adjustments and change some things up. Once you have made this realization, the next step is to find a simple solution to a complex problem, right? We got to find out how we can make the change and realize that not going to be an easy fix. This journey is not going to be easy. It's not going to be something that we could just snap our fingers. It's going to be done. So that's going to be something that we got to definitely right there. Yes, Andrea. Andrea says switch from the Lyle Martin to the main page. And then if you need to, something a bit more crispy, the sound, the audio, and the video there, go ahead and switch over. When it comes down to it, we all want the same thing: more happiness and less stress in our lives. The easy to do this, be more mindful of our choices we make on a day-to-day basis. That's said, then done. Of course, yes, I know, right? Behavior may be hard to change, but with a change in perspective, this can be done, right? So I was trying to think of a example, and for some reason I couldn't just come up with an easy one. So I thought we were something that a lot of people struggle with, right? But how far would you go to lose weight if it were to benefit someone else, a loved one, something like that, right? So say you had a child, a family member, a friend that needed a kidney transplant, and you were the only donor, right? The only one that could help them out. However, the doctor said, do the operation until you lost a certain amount of weight. Now, all of a sudden, losing that weight would be significantly different, right? Because you're doing it for a different reason. That change in perspective is going to happen for you, right? I'm gonna try to come up with some more today and put them in the story, either Facebook, Instagram, so you guys can check some stuff out there. And if you have an example, let me know. Was there a change in your perspective that allowed you to um, change things up and put things into a different perspective? Let me know there. Not only do, not only could you do it, but you'd be able to change effortlessly. It will be something that is just a switch, quick, boom, you're there and you're done, and you're getting it done for um, your fans and all of your loved ones there. So, what is that for you, and how are you able to reach out and make the change there? Andrea says 100% yes. Let me pull that back up. 100% yes. And what else did you say there, Andrea? Katie opened a gym and Auntie had to go. Example, yes, you have to get in there and you have, okay, you know what? I'm tired of this. I need to make a change. I'm going to jump in here and this is what I'm going to do. This is the way that I'm going to do things. All right. All right. So I'm going to bring up some other things. So outer changes in your life are the result of changes in behavior. Changes in behavior are most often the result of inner changes, right? So that's us again saying internally, this is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to make things move. And then to make that change inside, we're going to start seeing the outward change. So let's say you're just a person that's usually upset or not in a good mood or all the time, or don't work out for you, but change inside, you start to better believe yourself. You start to display more confidence. On the outside, now all of a sudden you're smiling that much more. You're in a much better mood. When you're around people, people see you in a different light. And you may be thinking, oh, well, I haven't really changed that much. But in the inside, you've actually made that significant jump, that significant, which is allowing that to come out on the outer side of things. So that's something that we got to make sure that we're being aware of and being cognizant of. And then we got here, I just put, examine your current beliefs. You back? Are you certain that the things that you believe in are true? Are you aggressively and doing goals? Everyone believes. What are your? You guys seem to be on the chat today and jumping in there. What are your limiting beliefs? What is it that you believe about yourself that you know for a fact is you back? What is that for you? I want to see. I want to know. Let the group know, because this way we could again talk about something out loud and that we can discuss with one another, and then we can help each other out. Again, I've said it before with the podcast. The podcast is something that is a little difficult, a little more difficult than I expected it to be. I knew it was going to be tough, right? I knew it was going to be a little hard, but as far as everything set up, writing things out, and making sure that I have a message that I can deliver each time, the value there, each time you get something of the podcast, each time we get more and more people involved in a podcast, not necessarily just so we can see the numbers of people, but because we know that we are impacting everybody around, looking for a message. Those are looking to advance their lives. Those are looking for a group, a community of people that can help them out and reach higher elevations of where they're trying to get to, right? So my limiting the, I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to deliver that message. I know those thoughts. Boom. my video, my audio back. I can see that. All right, amazing. Staying with me here. I appreciate it. See, this is what I'm talking about. Trying to put something together for people and things going crazy, haywire, not working the way that you expected them to, and you got full bars on here. I don't know why it's disconnected, but I appreciate you guys. That's exactly what I'm talking about. So did I fail on that? Did not do what I needed to do? Did I not check all the systems to make sure that everything's going to be operational so that this message you can hear everything, right? So I'm trying to speed the rest of this. In the life you want to lead, okay? So do you know what kind of life you want? Do you know how you want to see yourself? Do you know how you want to portray yourself? And do you know how you want to put yourself out there? When more imagine our type of life begins to feel normal to us, we'll start to make outer changes as well. So the first step is making that big decision of life that we prefer, right? What is that life? Most people never make definitive decisions, right? We're kind of just going through life. We're just going through the motion, and we're just taking it day by day, expecting some different results. And I believe that's when they say that's the definition of it. We keep the same exact thing every single day and then expecting things to change for us when we're not making those changes. And what's crazy is I actually meant to wear if you want something, you got to do something. I was going to wear that shirt today. I thought I brought it, but that's what we need to be able to see, to check on. Lastly, we need to be monitoring our thinking. Negative thoughts bring poor results. If we spend most of our thinking worrisome thoughts, how can we have a positive experience in life? Each time we find ourselves having a negative thought, we have to change to something positive. And again, we can allow that negative thought. We can have a negative. How many times have you been in a room and somebody told you don't think about the pink elephant, and all you're thinking about is the pink elephant, right? Keep thinking about the pink elephant. But if you allow that to pass, okay, good, pink elephant. Now I need to start thinking about X, Y, Z. If we allow those thoughts and put a positive thought in immediately, now we're going to get in the habit and the routine of giving ourselves a positive thought. And this is one thing again about the podcast. So I say, I don't know how I'm going to deliver the message. I don't know if they're going to soak it up. I don't know if they're going to take everything. I said soak it up because Andrea has said, show that real quick. Put that on the screen for you. But you're scratching like a D right now. So all this, hope, like I said, hope it gets cleaned up, and we'll be back home soon tomorrow. So what is that for you? And like I said, I give those negative thoughts, allow them to pass. I'm not going to be great at this. They're not going to like it. They're not going to accept it. But at the same time, I say, okay, well, I got that one message, and somebody said that it allowed them to have a better day. It allowed them to be in a better mood. It allowed them to be in a different, right? So with that being said, I know that there is something going on that's going to allow them to feel much better. So if we can continue to do that and have a positive thought and know that we've had some previous success, it will allow us to continue to move there. Chelsea, hopefully the sound has gotten a little bit better for you guys. I'm going to be back home in the garage tomorrow, so we know the sound works there. But again, I appreciate everybody staying with me, staying with us here, and staying on top of it. All right. Inner changes can be challenged, but they are under our control. That's what we talked about yesterday. There's things that we can control. We can control that. We can control how we feel. We control how we go about things. And we can control how we push things. Control the reception that I get right here, right? Again, to the best of my knowledge, right? I try to set everything, get in a spot, and try to be able to deliver the best message. But at the end of the day, much reception I get from AT&T, and if I try to pick up a Wi-Fi, right? But the only thing that I can control is continuing to deliver the message, continue to do what I said today, to continue to get the thing done that I said that I was able to do for you guys, right? That's all I can control, and I gotta just try to keep pushing that forward. So hopefully you guys got some out of that. As usual, I appreciate you guys so much. We are growing like crazy. It's crazy how many people jump on here and back and watch the replay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Go out there today, believe in yourselves today, and have the best day that you could possibly have. As always, be better than yesterday, right? And again, we are live from the
your edits to this. There we go. All right. Bye bye.